Hello everyone, this is a daytime wedding look that we are creating today. It's fresh and super easy. I'm starting my makeup with this primer that I'm using from Benefit. It's their Pore Freshener Matte Primer. I am dotting it in the areas where I have large and open pores. As you can see, I have very textured skin. I am in my late 30s and my skin is also showing the signs of aging. Hence, I ensure that I prep my skin very well before I start my makeup. I have already done my skincare and now I am applying primer in my T-zones before I go in with my makeup. For foundation, I am using Maybelline New York Super Stay Lumi Matte Foundation. I am in the shade 128. I dot it all over my face and also buff it into my damp makeup sponge. I start dabbing the foundation into my skin. I am going to do this process very gently. I also ensure that I take it down onto my neck so that my neck and my face don't look like two different things. The foundation has spread evenly. Let's move to concealer. I am using my Clinique Even Better Concealer Plus Eraser. This is in the shade WN48. I had picked this up from Boots in London. I will link what is available on the website in the description box. I dot the concealer under my eyes, on the center of my forehead, center of my nose, and slightly on the chin. I go in with the same damp beauty blender that I used for foundation and gently start blending in dabbing motions. Please ensure you take your time and blend slowly. If you are in my age bracket, that is your late 30s, I am 38 years old, and if your fine lines are showing up, please ensure that you remove all the crease lines with the damp beauty blender like I am doing right now, and ensure that you blend everything seamlessly into your skin. And that was the beautiful Clinique concealer. I have been using this from last 2 years and it is clearly one of my favorite. Moving on to blush, this is a serum blush that I have recently purchased. It is from this brand called Marmelo. I love the color. The moment I saw it on internet, I was like, I need to get my hands on this. It is a beautiful mauvey purpley color that is looking so pretty on brown skin. I really did not expect it to look so nice. It is going so well with my skin tone. And the best part is it just does not take any effort to blend this. You can see how easily that it's melting into my skin. It is getting absorbed into my skin. So you have to work with this particular blush a little fast and you can't apply it together on both sides of your cheek. Apply on one side, blend it, and then move to the next side. And if you clearly have blush blindness like me, you will have to top it up because it is so thin in texture. Setting my entire base with Huda Beauty Easy Bake Powder. My god, from the time I have started using this, I just cannot keep my hands off this particular product. I know that this has talc in it, but I honestly just cannot stop using this. It leaves my skin so matte and fresh the entire day. I have oily skin, I have combination skin. My T zones are very oily and the sides of my face is dry. So this does a beautiful job in keeping my face matte entire day. It does not enhance the texture on my face and it is one of the most nicest loose powders I have used. Taking K Beauty eyeshadow palette, this is my recent found and I love it for daytime looks. Look at the color theory, it is so fresh. I love the pop of the color that it gives on my eyelids. It is so good for the summer season. The colors are very summery and fresh. and they're so pigmented that just like one dip into the color palette is giving me so much color payoff on the eyelids. So I'm creating a look with starting with like the lightest shade all over my eyelid, and then I'm going it with the darker shade on the outer parts of my eyelid. If you have the color palette, just ensure that you're picking up the right color that I'm showing before picking it up on my brush, and you'll be able to achieve the eye look that I'm showing it to you right here. You should definitely go ahead and buy this palette for daytime looks. You can create office looks, you can create wedding looks. It's a very versatile palette, especially for the summer season. I never used to be good at creating eye looks, but now after practicing, I have kind of gotten a hold. I won't say that I create really good eye looks. There are amazing influencers online who create really, really great stuff, crazy stuff. But yes, I'm just slowly and steadily learning. I'm picking up the shimmer shade on the ring finger and going ahead and dabbing it on my inner half of the eyelid, so that it has a sparkle when I flutter my eyelids, and also creates like a beautiful transition from matte to sparkle. Taking this lighter shade with my pinky finger and going ahead and dabbing it on the innermost corner of my eyes so that it opens up my eyes. I love this kajal from Plum. I used to have it long time ago. I think 1 or 2 years ago I used to like have at least two or three, and then I somehow got distracted to other kajals, and now I have purchased it again. It's super creamy and it's super blendable if you want to create a smoky eye look, and it dries down matte once you just smoke it and leave it to air. It just stays the entire day. I have so intense oily lids that I can't even explain, but this kajal will not budge. If you have super oily eyelids like me, you should definitely get this kajal. There are few kajals that I wear it in the morning and they just disappear completely by the evening. I don't even see a trace of it, but this one is so pigmented and it's very long lasting. So if you have oily lids like me, definitely try to get this and use it, and let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. So I'm going in with smaller strokes with a pencil brush to just smudge out the kajal. It instantly opens up the eyes and gives such a flattery look. I'm now going ahead in the lower waterline with the same kajal once I finish smoking it out on my upper eyelid. There is something about Indian eyes and kajal. I think our eyes are made for kohl. Taking my Benefit eyebrow pencil and first going in with a spoolie and brushing the hair upwards, and now taking the pencil side of it and gently filling the sparse areas of my eyebrows with very small strokes. I don't like going with a single stroke from start to end. I just like to fill in the sparse areas, and I go back and forth again and again just to ensure that I'm not overdoing it or I'm not leaving any gaps. I don't usually go with it in one go, as you can see right here in the video. I like to take my time and ensure that I have filled in all the gaps. Going back with the spoolie side again to brush the hair upwards. Now this is the best part. This is the Maybelline Blush Plus Highlighter. I've heard so many mixed reviews about it. There are so many people who like it. There's so many people who don't like it at all. But I'm not a highlighter girl, and because this was launched by Malvika Sitlani and I absolutely adore her, I got my hands on these highlighters and I really like it. I don't know whether they're supposed to do the job of blush or they're supposed to do the job of highlighter, but I love that product. Taking my Lancôme Idol mascara and going ahead and coating my lashes with this mascara. I was expecting more of a fluttery eye kind of a look, but it definitely opens up my eyes. It does the job, but somehow I thought maybe it's going to give more volume to my lashes and make it more fluttery. I like what it does and there are no complaints, but I just thought maybe it's going to do more. Taking the lipstick by Kiro. These are super creamy and super buttery. They do not have one swipe pigment. I go ahead with it 2-3 times, but I really love them. They are Indian make and they have great color payoff. The color that I'm using here is called Nougat. It's a very nice daytime kind of lipstick, and I'm mixing it with this lipstick from Mars. It's called Tangy Tango. It's like super bright and orangey. So I'm just trying to create a nice bright pop of color in the center of my lips. I went ahead with these danglers, heavy ones, and a nice heavy ring. Got my dupatta on, and that's the final look. If you guys liked it, please share your love and comments. Bye.